What's going on, everybody? Thanks for swinging by. Sure do appreciate it. So I had a great week. I got 2-a-days on my workouts most of the days this week. I think I only missed Friday and today were the only days that I didn't do 2-a-days. Today was a complete day of rest for me. So, but at the same time, I still did go out and hit the range and did a lot of really interesting projects. I've been working on some projects that are not necessarily in my norm, but that's okay. I was really surprised at how fun those projects actually ended up being. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. I got a comment asking about Fit and Fire t-shirts, and I will have an announcement on Wednesday about Fit and Fire t-shirts. So if you guys are interested in that, swing by the channel on Wednesday. I'll also post it on Facebook and Instagram, and see if you guys are into those, and we'll go from there. All right, so got that out of the way. Let's see what else. Diet's doing very well. I've been scaling way back on a lot of my normal foods, but talking with a number of my friends, they're telling me that I am not eating enough. Suggestion that I have had here in the last couple of days is that I should be targeting about 2,200 calories a day based off of all the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm probably hovering around 1,600 calories a day. There is a train of thought that the more that you eat of the right foods, the higher your metabolism will be and the more weight you will lose. Now, I have some people who are saying, yes, do that. I have other people that are saying, hey, you should do intermittent, if I could say the word, intermittent fasting, if I can't even say the word, or I should fast for about 12 to 14 hours every few days of the week. And something I'm going to be looking into. I've kind of had a bit of a, I've had a lot of anxiety this week because of wondering what am I going to do about making weight and stuff like that. So the target is going to be in the 160s. My goal is 160 is the weight. Now, will I meet that weight? Probably not, but that's the goal. If I hit a very lofty goal and drive as hard as I can to it, I'll get down pretty close. So this is all going to be done in a healthy manner. I'm not going to starve or do any type of dehydration diets or anything like that. So I'm going to just really put my head to the grindstone and kind of get into that whole no days off type of mantra. I have some things that are going to be a bit of challenges coming up. I have my trip in January to SHOT Show, so I will be away from training for a week. I will continue to exercise and work out, but away from actually hitting pads unless I'm able to figure out a way to work out at a 9-round gym in Vegas. I'm pretty sure they have one. And then again in February, I will be looking at going overseas as well. So that's going to be work-related stuff, but that's going to be a challenge that I'll have to figure out as I go along. So a couple challenges coming along the way, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Now, had a number of people ask, what are you going to be doing inside the ring? Or is it going to be MMA? Is it going to be kickboxing? And I had a very intense, focused conversation with my trainer and asked him, who is probably one of the most positive guys that you will ever meet. I'm blown away at the positivity with Cole. He's my trainer. He's my #1 trainer. I've got some other guys that are helping out as well, and I'll get to them here in just a second, but Cole is the head honcho, right? He's the one kind of directing traffic as far as what he'd like to see me do. So We talked about MMA, and he said, you know, we could get you in the ring, and I think that you would do well, but I don't think that you will do as well as I'd like for you to. So we're going to go kickboxing. So kickboxing is going to be the type of fighting that I will do in March. We will head in that direction as hard as we possibly can and see what happens. So yesterday at the gym, all of my striking stuff happens at CSC, which is the Combative Sports Center here in my hometown. And Saturday nights are sparring nights. So one of my other trainers, Steve, he is a Golden Gloves boxer, right? He's a amateur Golden Gloves boxer, however that works. I'm not quite sure, but all I do know is this little guy is, this dude is legit. So we got padded up, you know, the head guards and the shin guards and all that jazz, and we went after it for about 2 rounds. Roughly about 3 minutes each, and I was gassed like I wouldn't believe. I was gassed more than I thought I was going to. I had a long conversation with Cole to understand why that may be, and he was able to break it down. But let me tell you, Steve took it to me. My nose is pretty tender this morning, today, after taking a couple shots directly in the face. And it was really interesting because every time that I would throw a 1-2, he's been really harping on making sure that I get my speed in there and get that 2 retracted back so I can guard. And let me tell you, that dude is so fast that no matter how fast I went with my 1-2, he was able to counter real quick. So took a number of shots to the face. It's been a long time since I've been punched in the face. So it's been about 17 years since I've taken a legit punch to the face. And it knocked the cobwebs out, let me tell you. The last punch that I took, that was it. I said, okay, I'm done. I gotta take a break. And it left me thinking, what in the world am I doing here, right? Why am I doing this? So, but we got done with that, and myself, Steve, Cole, and Adam. Adam is also one of the trainers I'm working with. We all sit down and kind of chit-chatted, and for me to stand up with another amateur boxer who has a lot of matches under his belt, and for me to hold my ground as well as I did as a beginner was really impressive, according to Adam and Cole. Steve really enjoyed it as well, but we've got a long ways to go. I've got a lot of work to do. So, so Cole is my technique guy. He's kind of the strategy and the technique and understanding how to get into the technical aspect of kickboxing. Steve is going to be my speed boxer guy, and then Adam is all power. Adam is, man, that dude is probably what, 6'5", 6'6", and every bit of 220. He's a solid dude, and he is all about power. Everything that I do with him is 100% of whatever I can throw, whether it's a roundhouse, front kick, or jabs, crosses, whatever the case may be. So was able to catch my main trainer Cole with a roundhouse kick that I retracted right at the last second. So I came right about here when I finally retracted it, because I wasn't going to kick the dude in the face, but Cole was very impressed with that in my sparring. He said that I waited for the right opportunity to throw that kick, and had I been in an actual match and launched that kick and connected as I would have in my sparring session, he said that would have changed the complete dynamic of that particular fight. So a lot of positivity, but still a lot of work to do between now and the end of March. So there you have it. That's kind of my weekend review. It's a little longer than usual. Apologize for that, but Had a good week. Looking forward to next week. Next week, my vlog may come out a little late. I will be doing some traveling over the weekend, and next week may be my last week of vlogging for the year. I'll come back after the new year and start my vlogs back up, but I will be doing some traveling over the holidays, and hope that you guys have a good holiday and everything. Well, we'll talk before then anyway, but anyway, appreciate you guys swinging by, and we will catch you next time. Take care, y'all. See you.